Okay, so the continuation of that only we are going to discuss now. Okay, so already we discussed about how to calculate time ratio and sales ratio for that problem. So after completing that only we can prepare the profit and loss account for the pre-period and the post-period. Okay, so you have to mention what are the details they have given. You have to look over the entire problem. So they have given the profit and loss account to you, and you have to prepare for pre-period and post-period. So for the pre-period and post-period separately, you have to prepare and show. Okay, so that is the question actually. As usual, they have given the gross profit and all the expenses to you. So you have to find out what are the items will come on the basis of time ratio and on the basis of sales ratio. As we discussed in the last class itself, so gross profit will be done on basis of sales ratio, and rent and rates, insurance, lighting, salary, four items will be done based upon time ratio. And then director's fees, it will go to the post column. Okay, so director's fees we usually pay after the date of incorporation. So it comes only under the post column. You have to show this 2000. Discount, commission, both the thing has to be done on basis of sales ratio. General expenses on the basis of time ratio, carriage outwards on basis of sales ratio. So all these we discussed. So that's what I'm going fast here. Okay, so bank charges will be done based upon time ratio, repairs, time ratio, bad debts, sales ratio. Okay, if debtors are more, bad debts will be more. All this happens because of sales only, credit sales. So sales ratio, loan interest, interest on loan, any interest, bank charges, everything will be done based upon time ratio only. Okay, one which is affecting, which has got an impact of sales only, sales ratio we use. Okay, low interest on loan, time ratio, and then you will be calculating the balancing figure, how much it is coming. So that is your net profit. Profit before that prior period and after the date of incorporation, we are going to find out. So you have to calculate first itself the time ratio and sales ratio, which we calculated in the last session actually. So moving on to the profit and loss account. Okay, for the pre and post incorporation period. So if they give some details of company's name like that, you just mention all those things detail. And left hand side is your debit side, and right hand side of your accounts note is for credit side. Okay, and you mention particulars, basis of appropriation, pre column, post column. Okay, in accounts note you will be having one inner column and the outer column. So use those column for the amount to fill up. So that will be your pre column and post column. What are the details you are filling here? Same detail, it has to be filled on the right side of your accounts note also. Okay, so moving on to the question now. So the first item will be your gross profit. Gross profit amount is 70,000. So you can write on the credit side, same thing, by gross profit, or down. Okay, so it has to be done based upon the sales ratio. So mention here sales ratio, and the already we calculated the ratio 3 is to 7 we calculated in the last class. So 3 is to 7, just mention that one, 3 is to 7. Okay, and you can even have a total column also. So if you want, you can have the total column and fill the 70,000. 70,000 amount, you can have a total column, one more column, total column 70,000, put it pre column and post column amount, how much you can find out that also. Or you can even skip and just write only pre column, post column. எவ்வளவு அமௌண்ட்ன்றதை segregate பண்ணி pre column, post column, you can just fill that one only. Okay, so if you see our gross profit is 70,000. So how to calculate this? 70,000 into 3 divided by 10. So 3 is this one. 10 means 3 plus 7, 10. So just find out and put it under the pre column. Similarly, for the post column, 70,000 into 7 divided by 10. So this 7, So again 3 plus 7 is 10. So 7 by 10. So whatever amount comes, you just put it under the post column. Just find out how much you are getting. I hope all are working out simultaneously along with me. Just find out 70,000 into 3 by 10. Yes.
Pre-column 21,000.
21,000. And for the post column, you just find out
49,000.
49,000. Okay. So this is the gross profit. Okay. Even you can have a separate column for total column and you can mention 70,000 in that one also, or else you can just skip and have only pre and post column and find out the amount, concerned amount, how much it should come. Okay. Now moving on to the other items. So to rent and rates. So it will come, all the expenses will come on the debit side. As usual, how you prepare for your profit and loss account, same thing only you are going to do here. But only one thing here, pre-column and post-column you are going to have here. Okay, and you are going to calculate time ratio, sales ratio, all those things. So rent and rates, if you see 3,240. It has to be done based upon time ratio. Okay, so you have to mention time ratio. Time ratio. So already we calculated 4:8, that is 1:2. Okay, so 1:2 you have to mention here. 1:2. 1:2. Okay, so 3,240 you have to do based upon this. 3,240 into 1. Okay, so 1 is this one. Okay, 1 divided by 1 plus 2, 3. So just find out how much amount will come under the pre-column. So 3,240 into 1 by 3. Similarly, 3,240 into 2 divided by 3. So all these working are not required for you actually. You can straight away calculate either in rough column or something, you can calculate, go to the calculator straight away, you can calculate and put it under pre-column and post-column. So all these are not required for you. Okay. Compulsorily you have to write, it's not like that. Okay. So find out 3,240 into 1 by 3. Just find out 1,080. Okay. So again for the post column 3,240 into 2 by 3. So find out how much amount is coming.
160, ma'am.
2,160. Okay, good. So moving to the other items. So I hope all would have understood till this gross profit and rent and taxes. So similarly, all the other items, insurance. So first question kurtone, you have to find out what are the items, time ratio la panno, sales ratio la panno. You have to understand that one. And then you can go to the problem working out. Okay, so insurance 720. So again, debit side to insurance. Okay, 720. So it has to be done based upon time ratio. Mention that one. Time ratio. So again, your ratio is 1:2. Okay. So 1:2. That amount 720, I think so. 720. So calculate 720 into 1 divided by 3. So that amount has to be entered under pre-column. Similarly, for the post column, 720 into 2. So this 2, okay. So 2 divided by 3. So how we are getting 3 means 1 plus 2, 3. So all these we know all actually. 720 into 1 by 3, how much you are getting, you just find out.
240, ma'am.
40. Okay. So moving on to the next one, 720 into 2 by 3.
480, ma'am.
480. Okay, so if you want, you can calculate this from 720 and 240 subtract panona, we will be getting 480. Like this also you can do. Okay, anyway, it's correct only. So moving to the next one, to lighting. Okay, so to lighting, 2040 rupees they have given. Now this has to be done based upon again time ratio. So ஒரு item எடுத்து you have to carefully do it up. So to lighting 2040. To lighting, again it has to be done based upon time ratio. So 2000. So time ratio is 1 is to 2. Okay. So 1 is to 2. So 2040 into 1 divided by 3. So that amount will be entered here. Again, so 1 by 3 எப்படின்றது already we know. Problem fully we are working out on that basis. So 1 divided by 1 plus 2, 3. So 2040 into 2 divided by 3. So that amount has to be entered under post column. Just find out how much you are getting. 2040 divided by 3.
680.
680. Good. So next is your post column. 2040.
60, ma'am.
Okay. 1360. Okay. So this is lighting. Next, moving on to other items. 2 salaries, 7,800. Again, this has to be done on time ratio basis. So 2 salaries. 2 salaries. Mention as time ratio. 1 is to 1 is to 2. So the amount is 7,800. So 7,800 into 1 by 3. So that will come under pre-column. Again, 7,800 into 2 divided by 3. That will come under the post column. Just find out how much amount you are getting. 7,800 divided by 3.
2,600, ma'am.
2,600. So similarly for the post column, 7,800 into 2 divided by 3. Okay. You can also subtract from 7,800 and 2,600 subtract panalum, we'll be getting the answer.
5,200, ma'am.
Okay. 5,200. Others can follow. Can you follow the whatever I'm speaking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, pa. Either doubts irundha, you can just stop me and ask. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So 2 salaries we have finished and moving to the next item, director's fees. So generally after the date of incorporation only, director's fees everything will be paid. So to director's fees actually it will come under the post column. For this we don't require any ratios and all. Okay. So அப்படியே அந்த post column la we will be showing that 2,000. So just mention 2 director's fees. So go to the post column and straight away you can show the amount 2,000. Okay. So like this, if you come across preliminary expenses and then formation expenses, director's fees, like this, if you come across means everything will come under straightly under the post column. Okay. So we need not require time ratio or sales ratio there. Okay. Next to sales discount, sales commission. So even sales mention பண்ணலனா கூட discount, commission both will be done based upon sales ratio only. Okay. So 2000 and 5000 brokerage கொடுத்திருந்தா கூட it will be done on sales ratio only. Brokerage, commission, discount, all those things sales ratio. So 2 sales discount 5000. 2 sales discount. Okay. So will be done based upon sales ratio that you have to mention. Sales ratio. So just find out how much is your sales ratio. Sales ratio is 3:7. So that 3:7 you just mention here. Okay. And then amount you just check it down. Sales discount is 5000. Okay. So 5,000 into 3 divided by 10. That you have to fill it out here under the pre-column. Similarly, 5,000 into 7 divided by 10. So 3 divided by 10, how we got? 3, the first part, 3 plus 7 is 10. 7, the second part, 3 plus 7 is 10. So you have to fill it out in the pre-column and post-column. 5,000 into 3 by 10, you just take it out and you have to put it under the pre-column.
$1,500, ma'am.
1,500. Okay, so 5,000 and the 1,500 subtract panni also you can fill it out here, or 5,000 into 7 by 10. Anything is fine. Okay, so you will be getting
3,500, ma'am.
3,500. Okay, now moving on to the other items. The commission, to sales commission 10,000. Again sales ratio. To whatever items how they are giving, no, in that same manner you just write it out. Okay. Sales commission means fully you have to mention sales commission. How they are giving in that same manner you just write down. So sales commission, again sales ratio. Sales ratio. So 3:7. So amount will be 10,000 actually sales commission. So 10,000 into 3 by 10. Next 10,000 into 7 by 10. If you want, you can just write out for your reference all these things, or else if you can remember means you can skip and mention sales ratio and 3:7 you have to mention compulsorily. But this one is optional. If you want for your reference, you can just mention, or else you can skip. 10,000 into 3 by 10. 10,000 into 3 by 10. So I'm getting 3,000 here and here 7,000. Okay. So like this, you have to follow for the other items also. General expenses. So general expenses, it will be done based upon time ratio 2,400. Next item will be your general expenses. So mention 2 general expenses time ratio. So your ratio is 1:2 time ratio. So amount is general expenses 2,400. So 2,400 into 1 by 1 plus 2 is 3. So that one you have to put it under pre-column. Similarly for the post column. So 2,400 into 2 divided by 3. So how much you are getting?
Ma'am, pre-column வந்து 800, ma'am.
800. Post column 1,600. Right? So like this other items, carriage outwards. Carriage outwards, it will be done based upon sales ratio because carriage and it is a transportation expense from your place. It is going to distribution center to the customer end. So carriage outwards is going out of your factory or some place to the distribution point. So it will be done based upon sales ratio only. If sales is more, carriage outwards will be more. Okay. So sales ratio, it has to be done. So carriage outwards, 3000. So 2 carriage outwards. So mention here as sales ratio. Okay, 3:7. The sales ratio is 3:7. So அதுக்கு தான் வந்து time ratio and sales ratio you have to calculate properly. Then only your amount, everything, whatever you put it under pre-column and post-column will be right. Okay. So your carriage outwards is 3000. So 3000 into 3 divided by 3 plus 7 10. Okay, again 3000 into 7 by 10. So just mention the amount under pre-column and post column. 3000 into 3 by 10.
900, ma'am.
900. So here with the amount will be 2100. Right. So this is your carriage outwards. Now moving on to the other items. Bank charges 420. So this will be done based upon time ratio. So mention here to bank charges. Bank charges, time ratio. So 1:2. 1:2. So the amount 420. 420 is your amount. 420 into 1, first part, and your 1 plus 2 is 3. So that this has to be entered under pre-column. Similarly, for the post column, 420 into 2 divided by 3. So just mention under post column. 420 in
140, ma'am.
140 and here 280, I think so, right? 280. Yes. So next moving on to other items. Repairs. This also on base of time ratio 1380. So mention as 2 repairs. So time ratio 1:2 repairs. So amount is 1380 repairs. So 1380 into 1 by 3 for the pre-column. Again for post column 1380 into 2 divided by 3. So this is for the post column. So try to enter the amount 1380.
460, ma'am.
460. For the post column 1380 minus 460, 920. Okay, so I'm getting 920 here. So next after repairs, bad debts. This has to be done based upon sales ratio again. Okay, so 2 bad debts. Sales ratio. So 3:7. Okay, so the amount is bad debts 600. So 600 into 3 by 10. 3 plus 7, 10. Again, this for pre-column, 600 into 7 by 10. This for your post column. 600 into 3 by 10.
180, ma'am.
180. And for your post column, 600 minus 180, 420, I think so. So 420, we can just note it down here. Okay. So moving on to the next part. To loan interest on loan. Okay, so to interest on loan, 1,200 rupees. So this is again a time ratio only. Interest on loan, bank charges, எல்லாமே salaries, printing, stationery, postage, stamps, rent, okay, all everything, depreciation, if you get everything time ratio only. Sales affect பண்ற மாதிரி இருந்தாதான் you will be doing on the base of sales ratio. So interest on loan, if you see 1,200 to loan interest. To loan interest time ratio. The ratio is 1:2. So the amount is 1,200. 1,200 into 1/3. So for a pre-column, again 1,200 into 2/3. This for your post column. So we'll be getting 400 here and here 800, I think so. Okay. So you just find out all the items has been put properly. Time ratio, sales ratio, check out panite. You have to find out whether it has been done properly. All the details given to you. Okay. Now balance your account. Actually, that same 30,200 only net profit will be getting us total. But we want to know what is the pre-period amount and post-period amount, pre-column amount and post-column amount, because profit here is profit prior to incorporation, before the date of incorporation, whatever profit you get for pre-column. Whatever the profit here you get, that is the net profit which is available for distributing as dividend to the shareholders. You can utilize for your company. Okay. So you have to find out how usually account you will be balancing in the same manner. So obviously you will be having more amount on the credit side only. Okay. So this 21,000 and 49,000. So just you can find out once and you can put as common for both these things. Okay. You can mention here 21,000 and 49,000. Okay. Same thing under pre-column and post-column of this also. 21,000 and 49,000. Okay. So next you have to put a box like this. Okay. So now you have to balance. How to balance? So the higher amount, which side higher amount, you just find out and write on both the sides of your debit side and credit side common as usual. And you have to subtract from 21,000. You have to subtract all the pre-column items. 21,000 minus 1,080, 240, 680, 2,600, 1,500, 3,000, 800, 900, 140, 460, 180, 400. Just find out how much net profit you are getting after subtracting. So that will be your balancing figure, that is net profit. So before the date of incorporation is profit prior incorporation. Just note down that amount after subtracting everything. And similarly, from 49,000, you try to subtract all the items on the debit side. Right from here. 49,000 minus 2,160 minus 480 minus 1,360 minus 5,200 minus 2,000 minus 3,500 minus 7,000 minus 1,600 minus 2,100, next minus 280, next minus 920, next minus 420, and then 800. Subtract everything and put that amount here. You can highlight this amount and you can show. So find out the difference amount. And just tell me. I am getting 9,020. 9,020. You just find out whether you are getting the same amount for the pre-column, profit prior period, okay, prior incorporation. Similarly, 49,000, from that you subtract all the items. 49,000.
Post column oda answer vandu 21180 ma'am.
1 minute. 211.
80 ma'am. 80.
21,180. Okay, so this is your net profit which is available for distribution as dividend to the shareholders, like that. This profit, it cannot be distributed as dividend to the shareholders. Okay, this is profit prior period. Okay, prior incorporation, before the date of incorporation. So like this only you have to find out if in case if they ask us to prepare profit and loss account for the pre and post period. If they ask you, you have to prepare. So certain question, it will be in a different way. This question they have given profit and loss account to you. Okay, certain questions they will give just the items only. They will list on all the items, gross profit, every items will be listed on. Instead of account format, they will be giving in that way. So you have to find out what are the items on base of time ratio and sales ratio. So time ratio, if you want to calculate, means you should know the date of purchase, date of incorporation, and date financial year end date. Okay, so 3 dates if it is available, means you can find out pre-period and post-period months. Okay, that is will be your time ratio. And for sales ratio, they will be giving the total amount. Okay, so first year period or first before pre-incorporation, this much amount means post period you can find out, subtract and find out. Sometimes they will be giving the two amounts also. Okay, so with which you can calculate the sales ratio. Only if you calculate time ratio and sales ratio properly, then only you can do your pre-column and post-column amount correctly. Okay. Otherwise, if you do any mistakes wrong, if it is wrong, means in calculating the months and the months calculate பண்றது, if you do any mistake there, means your entire problem will go wrong. So you have to be very careful and find out what all the expenses to be done based upon time ratio and sales ratio. Accordingly, we have to do. Okay, so this is the profit and loss account for the pre and post incorporation period sum.